Yo, what is up YouTube? I'm Blitz5, and if you've been checking out my videos, I've been going through some mic problems, so please bear with me if you're checking out any other recent videos. I've been having a buzzing noise, and I thought I fixed it, but when I fixed that, it actually reduced the quality of my microphone. So I'm going to be kind of changing some things and tweaking it, and hopefully I don't have to get a new microphone or a new setup because this one is USB powered, and apparently that creates some problems with buzzing and all that stuff when you have a microphone that's powered by your computer. All this stuff online, there's a lot of different solutions, and things haven't really been working. But anyways, I have another kombucha with me. This has been like my hottest drink right now. It's expensive. It's like $5, but this brand is awesome, and I've kind of featured it in other videos, but it's my drink of choice. Kombucha is a probiotic tea. It's carbonated. It's very delicious, but it's $5 a bottle. But you split the servings in half because it's 2 servings per container. And this is not a drink that you drink more than 1 serving of. It's kind of like, well, I guess you can, but because it's got probiotics and bacteria inside of it, you kind of want to do what the recommended dosage is. So I split this into 2 or 3 days, but it is an expensive habit, but it does help your stomach out. Anyways, that's not why I'm here. Just sharing some life with you guys. But today I want to talk about Xbox, the Xbox updates, things going on with Xbox, and maybe some benefits to Xbox Live that you may or may not know about. And something that I've heard about in the past, but I just always forget that is available on Xbox. So first of all, what I want to talk about is the benefit of having Xbox Live and Xbox Gold, and this is the Xbox Live Gold free game service. I don't know the exact name of it. I actually have it here if I could just quickly look over so many things. Games with Gold is what this is called exactly, and hopefully I'll pull it up on the screen if I can in a second. But basically, during certain times of the year, they have games that are available for free, and a lot of these range from full games to Xbox Live arcade games. And right now, what's coming up right now is Defense Grid and Costume Quest 2, which I had never heard of either of them, are available for free. And you can watch a little video on the website to kind of give a preview of the game, and then you can go download it for free, which is awesome. Then upcoming is, I think, the Goat Simulator and another game. I think it might be like The Crew or something like that, like a racing game. And I think that's just a really great thing that Xbox Live did is get these games kind of available for free. A lot of them are older, and a lot of times I don't have an interest in playing older games. I'm one of those people where I just want to play the newest game, and I have a hard time going back in time with some of these older games. But for so many people, they like playing all these games. They didn't have the time to, or maybe it's a game that, you like playing new games like me, but you didn't have the time to play The Crew, and now you can go back. And then for people who want a budget, this is a great way to play some games. And I wanted to get the Goat Simulator because it looked really stupid. It's like a really silly game. But I just didn't want to pay for it. It was like on PC. So now that I know it's on Xbox and for free, I'm probably going to download it and just mess around and make a funny video or maybe live stream on Twitch. So if you want to, also Twitch plug, if you ever want to watch me play live, I do stream on Twitch. I figured out how to kind of get a better connection going with my shitty Comcast here in New Jersey. I had to switch from Verizon Fios to Comcast, and it's awful. But I've hardwired my computer and my Xbox to the modem, so I've been able to stream a little bit, and I plan on streaming a lot more in the future, which is awesome. So that's what I want to talk about with the benefits of Xbox. That's pretty sweet. I think everyone should go check that out. Major Nelson's blog is really interesting. He has all this information. He's like one of the community, or like the major community liaison between like Xbox and the people. He's worked at Xbox forever. I've seen his name around for a really long time. And I never check his blog, but then someone will mention it in a news article or on a podcast, and I'll go to it and be like, oh, wow, there's so much information here. This is really sweet. Then next, I want to talk about the new Xbox or new models of the Xbox that are coming out and what this kind of means for us gamers and everybody that owns an Xbox or thinking about buying an Xbox. So basically, what's funny is I don't even know all the exact prices of the Xbox. There's been so many reiterations of the prices, and with Kinect, without the Kinect, and it just became a shit show. And I think everybody can admit that Xbox was released a little too early. I think PS4, Sony caught them off guard, and Xbox had to come out with a product. I'm sure they had Xbox One in the making. I just don't think they were ready for its original launch. So because of this, they're coming out with, well, they always do this. They're coming out with a thinner model this year in 2016, and next year they plan to come out with like an Xbox 2.0. Well, Xbox One 2.0 with better hardware, stuff like that. And this sounds like it's going to be happening with Sony as well. And I think I made a video about this in the past. It was more of a rumor, but now it's pretty much confirmed. It's from an anonymous source. I actually got this from a Kotaku article. A lot of people get their news from Kotaku. So definitely want to give them credit, and you should check out this article because it's really informative, and they do an awesome job of just, finding out all this information. That is their job, obviously, but I'm portraying it to you in a YouTube video so you can digest it in your video format like I like to, which is why I make YouTube videos. But to me, and to share my opinion, it's just such a crazy thing that, well, all right, let's break it down. There's a pro and a con to this. Positive, awesome. Consoles need to compete with computers. I love the way computer gaming is. If you have the money, you just update your computer. If you want the best graphics, you can spend $3,000 on your computer and you have the best graphics available. If you want to spend $1,000 or $500, you can play your game with less graphics. Awesome. Everyone plays together. What I don't like is that I grew up playing FPS on a controller, and I'm better on a controller with the thumbsticks, and I like that environment. I have no allegiance. Well, I kind of do to Xbox. I really like Xbox, but I have no allegiance to like playing on the Xbox platform. It's just that I like the Xbox controller, and my friends are there. So if everybody played with a controller on PC, I would be fine. All we need is a PC, and I think that Xbox and Sony are trying to realize this, that it sucks coming out with, it's like buying an iPhone. Right? Like iPhones only last 2 years nowadays. So like with like the technology, you can keep them for longer, but you're like people who are into phones, they want to get an iPhone every year or two. Same thing with a console now. Like technology is moving so fast that in another year or two, this Xbox is probably going to be outdated with the technology. So they see the problem and they want to have a solution where they want to come out with an Xbox that you can upgrade. And that's a great idea, but they didn't make the Xbox One to be a console that you can upgrade. So now they have to come out with this new console. And the negative part of that, so it's awesome because, like everyone wants something that they can upgrade in the best version. Everyone wants the newest, best thing to play on. But what's bad about that is it's going to cost more money, which is fine. You need to pay money for things that you enjoy and for entertainment and for video games. So it can create a better community and support what you're into. But what's bad about that is that why would I buy the slimmer model Xbox One, or why would I buy an Xbox One when there's a better one coming out in 2017? And then you also kind of hurt the people like me who I bought my Xbox first day. I got screwed over with my hard drive space. There was like none on there. Now it comes with like a terabyte. And then now they're coming out with the slimmer Xbox, and then there's going to be a more powerful Xbox in 2017. So the first adapters kind of get screwed, and I have to spend more money, and then it's going to create another battle with Sony, and then it's just like this whole downward spiral. It's kind of obnoxious, and it just seems like it's unorganized from the company standpoint of what they want to do. So I hope they can be more transparent about that, but when they're more transparent, then they're kind of screwing everybody over. They're saying like, oh, we're going to come out with a thinner model, but then a better model next year. Well, you're screwing yourself, and I don't know how they don't see that. I guess they haven't announced it officially, but these leaks seem to be pretty legit, and I think it's universally known that Sony and Xbox are going to be doing this in the next year or two or 3 years. It's definitely going to be happening, and I don't think we needed the Xbox One and the PS4 right now or when they were launched. Unfortunately, that's a hot take. I think a lot of people kind of probably agree with that, but now would have been a great time for them to be getting released. It wasn't really necessary when they were released. Xbox 360 was doing great. The graphics, to me, they're nice, but like it's not mind-blowingly different. And yeah, I guess that's just my opinion about Xbox. And I guess I'll probably be doing this a little bit more often because I've been playing Xbox more often. Do a little Xbox update, maybe weekly, monthly, or never. We'll see if anybody checks out this video. Let me know what you guys think about Xbox. If you have Xbox, or Sony's basically doing the same thing, and Sony has like a free games program, so like it's pretty much parallel. They're so similar. It's like I don't even know how there's going to be a different console, how they're going to stay separate forever. They're like the same thing. And like there's less and less exclusives nowadays. But so if you play Sony, let me know what you think. Play Xbox, let me know what you think. And yeah, as always, thank you guys for watching. I'm Blitz5, and peace out.